the beauty of Yakutat is also its like biggest factor that works against it is the isolation. We're totally disconnected here. We're surrounded by mountains on one side and waves on the other, and the beauty of that is absolutely the country. We live off the lands here. We harvest salmon, we harvest halibut, deer, moose, berries, strawberries, which are amazing, and it all just collectively adds up to make this lifestyle that really like grabs you and like pulls you in and makes you want to just be here.
In Yakutat, there hasn't been any new housing built in about 20 years. So a lot of the current houses are in pretty bad conditions, and just it's hard to get contractors in here to build anything.
Everything in Yakutat relies on each other. Everything, there's not something that happens where it's not affecting something. If someone moves out of the school district, say if they have kids in the school district and the numbers drop, we lose funding, and it's a toothpick funding to start with, and the state's dropping funding at a 5 to 10% rate over the last 4 years, and to top off that, if we've had the highest outward migration in Southeast Alaska for the last 8 or 9 years. So the outward migration had kicked in. It dropped the number of the school down to the lowest I think it got was 59. And with 59 students, it's hard to run a fully functional K through 12 school, which had an impact where teachers were cut, and people left because the quality of the education that they were getting was dropping. Let's go check this place out. This is the kitchen. I love the countertops and layout that we have here, and I'm excited to get some more families in here so we can get some new families that hope to come back to you after that.
Just there's not a lot for jobs in the town. It's traditionally a fishing town, so majority of income is from either fishing or government jobs. So there's not a lot of opportunity here. So for us to be able to come in and hire the local talent and some of the younger guys and sort of develop them with a trade, it really benefits, and we're hoping to help some of them kind of get into the field.
So I think the biggest selling point that we've had is the connection that the tribe and the city have made. We've found out that the city and the tribe can play nice, which isn't always the key thing that happens in many communities. Usually there's big division between the city and the tribe, and that's helped us gain a lot of footing. I mean, we've got a couple lots that they gave us at a heavily discounted price because they understood that we needed housing, to working with the regional housing authority to say that, hey, we want local guys to work on this project as much as possible, and we understand that there's some specialties that they can't do, but we want apprenticeships to happen with that too. We've got some guys that are in apprenticeships that can be certified electricians here pretty soon. I mean, the opportunities that we've created have made it possible for some other families to come home, or to help that little family get like steady feet and know that they would be here. That was just with the fourplex, and with the 2 single family homes, we've got 2 local boys that have come back after moving away and starting their own construction company to come back, like Yakutat boys, and they're building the 2 single family homes for Alaska Housing Finance Corporation. So they've hired all local guys, they're local. They grew up here. They went to high school. They went K through 12, and it's cool for them to reconnect and everybody see them coming back and saying, "Hey, what are you doing back here?" And like, "Oh, we're building these two homes for the tribe," and it's a great full connection. It's a great story. I mean, you can't make that up.
Some of the other builders that kind of build for themselves. I was telling them just about this, what we were trying to do, and he says, "Don't you like money?" And I was like, "Yeah, but you kind of have to stimulate your own town where you live. You have to get people into housing and not just go for the short term rentals that make a lot of the money, which is nice, but you kind of have to have an even blend of it. You have to have housing for the locals and then bring in the money with the tourism and the sports fishing. It all kind of needs to be well balanced for community to prosper."